Welcome to Maths with Steve. I'm Steve, and today we are starting to do our SATS revision course. Now, the SATS coming up quite soon, and I thought it might be a good idea to put some videos out there to help people who are getting ready for them, revising for the SATs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a range of questions. I'm going to try and put up as many videos as I can do between now and when the SATs happen, and go through some questions and help you with anything that you might find tricky. So the way that I'm going to do this is I've got 3 questions here that are from a SATs past paper. Okay, so I'm going to do them. I'm going to talk through how I do them. And then on the right hand side, I've got 3 very, very similar ones for you to have a go at. Okay, so let's jump into it. So we've got question 1. Something equals 6,000 plus 90. Now, all we need to do there is just be really, really careful the way that we line it up. And we'll go like this. 6,000 plus, so 90. Now the way that I do this to make sure that I line it up properly is I've got my 0 here and then the 9. So I start there and I go, the 0 goes under the 0 and the 9 goes under there. Great. And then I add them up. 0 add 0 is 0. 0 add 9 is 9. 0 add nothing is 0. And 6 add nothing is 6. So the answer is 6,090. Great, okay, let's go on to question 2. Question 2 is the same question, well, the same type of question, and we just need to line it up properly, and we'll have to do some carries. So let's do this now. So I've got 8,275. Now, obviously, when you're doing this on paper, you'll be able to write inside these squares, but mine are... It's quite small for me to do this, so I'm just trying to be as neat as I can. Okay, I'm going to start with the 2 and then over to the 8. So the 2 there under the 5 and then the 8 there. Okay. 5 add 2 is 7. 7 add 8. Okay, that's going to be 15. So the 5, the unit, goes here and the 1 gets carried over. Now, 1 add 2 is 3. And then 8 add nothing is 8. So the answer is 8,357. Okay, question 3. 826 equals 800 plus something plus 6. Now, there's 2 different ways you can do this. You can look at the place value, or you can do it the longer way around. So I'm going to do the place value way first. I'm going to say, right, okay, if I look at this and I go 826, okay, well here I've got 800. So the 800 is this 8 here. And I've got the 6 there, which is this 6 here. So the bit that I'm missing out here is this section here, which is 20, isn't it? So therefore the answer is 20. Now, that works for some people, but it doesn't work for everybody. So I'm just going to show you another way that you can do that. So what you could do if you wanted to is a longer way around, but if you're unsure of understanding the place value way, then you can do it this way. You can do 800 add 6, which will be 608, 806. And then you can do a takeaway, and you can do 826 take away 806. And 6 take away 6 is 0, and 2 take away 0 is 2, and 8 take away 8 is 0, so therefore it would be 20. So you can do either way on that. Obviously the place value way is the quickest way. So that's the way that it would be best to try. But if you get stuck on that, just try it on the other way. Okay, so pause the video there. Have a go at question 1, 2, and 3, these ones that I've put at the side. And then I'm going to go through the answers with you. Okay then, so we've got 7,000 plus 40. Okay, so I'm just going to do the working out underneath here. And I go 7,000 plus 40, and that's going to equal 7,040. Okay, and then here I've got 6583, and then I'd do the 4 there and then the 9 there. Okay, and then I go 3 add 4 is 7, 8 add 9 is 17, 1 add 5 is 6, and 6 add nothing is 6, so that's going to be 6,677. Okay, finally, I've got 687, so I can do 687. I've got the 600 there, so that's going to go there. I've got the 7 there, so that's going to go there. This is the bit that's missed out, so it has to be 80. Right, okay, so we've got something add 5 equals 341. So what we need to do here is we need to do the inverse, okay? So that means we need to do 341 take away 5, and that will give us our answer. Okay, so let's just do that. So I go 341, and I'm going to take away 5. Okay. So 1 take away 5. Now 1 can't take away 5, so what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to borrow from the neighbour. So I cross out the 4 and therefore make that 3. And then I put that extra 1 in front of this one, making that 11. So 11 take away 5 is 6. 3 take away nothing is 3. And 3 take away nothing is 3. So the answer is 336. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, so now we've got some multiplication in there. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to say 41 and times that by 9. Okay, so I'm going to start with the 9. I'm going to times it by 1. So 9 times 1 is 9. And then I've got 9 times 4. Okay, let's do the 9 times tables. 9, 18, 27, 36. So 36. So the answer is 369. Okay, last one. Oh, we've got a decimal. Right, okay, let's do this. So I've got 5.87. Now, if you're one of those people like me who gets mixed up on where the columns go, on questions like this, put the dot in first. So if you put the dot in, the dot has to be on top, the dots have to be in line, okay? So to the left of the dot, I've got a 3. There we go. And to the right, I've got 1, 2, 3. Now this 3 is on its own. There's nothing above it, which is a little bit strange, isn't it? What you can do, you can just put a 0 above it. Okay, now 0 add 3 is 3. 7 add 2 is 9. 8 add 1 is 9. Put your point in. 5 add 3 is 8. So the answer is 8.993. Okay, pause the video there and have a go at these 3 questions that I've done very similar. Right, okay, so let's just do this. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did before. So I've got 291. I'm going to need to take away 6 from that. So 291, and I'm going to take away 6. 1 take away 6 I can't do. So I cross out the 9. The 9 becomes an 8. The 1 becomes 11. 11 take away 6 is 5. And then I bring down the 8 and the 2. So the answer is 285. Okay, 7 times 87. So I'm going to do 87 at the top and 7 below. So 7 times 7 is 49. So the 9 will go here. And the 4 will go at the top. And 8 times 7. Oh, what's 8 times 7? That's 56. And then I need to add on to that 4, which will make it 60. So the answer there is 609. And finally, I've got 2.56. Right, okay, let's do this. So 2.56. I'm going to put my dot in first, and a 6, and then 638. Okay, put a 0 there to help me out. So 0 add 8 is 8. 6 add 3 is 9. 5 add 6 is 11, so 1 here and 1 up there. 1 add 2 is 3. And then 3 add 6 is 9. And make sure you put that dot in there, Steve. So the answer for that one is 9.198. Okay then, so let's see these next ones. We've got questions 7, 8 and 9 here. So 180 divided by 3. Now, you can just do a bus stop method here, can't you? So you can go 3 on the outside, draw out a little bus stop, and put in 1, 8, 0. Okay, how many times does 3 go into 1? Well, it doesn't, does it? It's too big. So 0 times, and I'm going to carry that 1. Now what I like to do, I like to cross out the ones that I've done. So now I've got 18. How many times does 3 go into 18? Okay, 3 times tables. So I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. That's 6 times. And how many times does 3 go into 0? 0 times. So the answer is 60. Okay, 120 divided by 12. Now this one's a good one because what they're doing here is they're trying to see if you can spot what's happened here. So you could do 120. You could do your 12 times tables until you get there, or you could notice that 120. If I write 120 there, it's 12 with a 0 at the end, isn't it? So therefore, if you was to do 12 times 10, that would equal 120, wouldn't it? So when something's just got a 0 there, then it's been times by 10, hasn't it? So therefore, 120 divided by 12 will equal 10. And now this is the type of one that might scare lots of people. 213 times 0. Well, anything times by 0 is 0. So you don't need to do any working out there. It's a nice, easy one. Right, 3 more for you to have a go at. Pause it there, have a go at those. Okay, let's do this then. Nice bus stop for this one. So we're going to go 4, 240. 4 goes into 2, 0 times. Put a 2, like I say, I like to cross it out. 4 goes into 24. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 6. And 4 goes into 0, 0, so that's 60. Okay. I just realised that I got 60 on the other one. Okay, and 170 divided by 17, like I said before, it's just got that 0 at the end, hasn't it? Therefore, it's been times by 10. Okay, and 8,279 times by 0, anything times by 0 is 0. Okay, let's see if I can get one last slide done before my student comes. All right. Okay, this is the last one for today before my student gets here. Right, okay, so I've got 91 divided by 7. Okay, so again, I'm just going to do a bus stop. So I go 7 into 91. How many times does 7 go into 9? It goes in 1 time with 2 left over. How many times does 7 go into 21? 7, 14, 21. That's 3 times. So the answer to that one is 13. Okay, so something equals 87 take away 65. So I'm just going to do a straightforward 87 take away 65. Okay. 7 take away 5 is 2, and 8 take away 6 is also 2. So the answer to that one is 22. I forgot to put my minus in there. Silly man. Okay. And so 602 take away something equals 900, not 900. 602 take away something equals 594. So I'm going to do 602, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to take away 594. So the 4 goes there, the 9 goes there, and the 5 goes there. Okay, 2 take away 4, Oh no, I can't do that. So I've got to borrow from the neighbor. Oh no, I can't borrow from the neighbor. Okay, I'm going to borrow from the next one. So 6 is going to become a 5, and then this one's going to become a 10. Now I can borrow from this one. So this 10 is going to become a 9, and the 2 is going to become a 12. Great, now I can do it. So 12 take away 4 is 8. 9 take away 9 is 0. And 5 take away 5 is 0. Therefore, the answer to this one is 8. Okay, pause the video there. Let's have a go at these last 3. Okay, bus stop method for this one. So I'm going to go 8 into 128. Okay, 8 goes into 1 0 times. Okay, 8 goes into 12 1 time with 4 left over. And 8 goes into 48 6 times. So the answer to that one is 16. Okay, 76 take away 51. So I'll go 76 take away 51. 6 take away 1 is 5. And 7 take away 5 is 2. So that's 25. Okay, final one. I'm going to flip it around. So I'm going to do 904 take away 877. So 904 take away 877. 4 take away 7, can't do. Borrow from the neighbour, can't do. Borrow from the next one. So the 9 becomes an 8. The 0 becomes a 10. So now I can do that, and that becomes a 9. And then we've got 14. Okay, 14 take away 7 is 7. 9 take away 7 is 2. And 8 take away 8 is 0. So therefore the answer there is 27. Great. I hope that's been helpful for you. I'm going to try to get a video out every single day for you until the SATs happen. And I'm literally just going to work through every single paper for you. Now, if this is helpful, please do let me know. Please do like and share and comment and subscribe. Tell your friends, parents, tell other parents. This is obviously completely free, and it's just I'm just going to keep putting more and more out there to help people with their SATs, because SATs is such a stressful time when you're in year 6. I know I used to be a primary school teacher, so I know exactly how stressed you guys are right now. So good luck with them. I'm going to be putting more out tomorrow, so question 13, and then onwards we'll go on from tomorrow. Okay, hope that helps. See you later. Bye bye.